it's Tandy. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I thought it'd be fun if I talked about how to get monetized on YouTube, as well as show y'all my very first YouTube paycheck, which did come in today, so I'm super excited. And I know a lot of people are unsure about like how YouTubers make their money or how much YouTubers actually make, and that is really kind of dependent on who the person actually is and like how many subscribers and views they get. But I did want to make this video just to give y'all a general idea of how making money on YouTube works and how much I made in my first month as a monetized small YouTuber. So I'm super excited just to get right into this video, but I do want to make a disclaimer before I actually do start talking about this stuff in this video. I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. This video is purely for informational purposes only, and I know money and like salaries is a very sensitive topic, and I did not want to brag. This is just me showing y'all how much I made in my first month, just so y'all can get an idea or like a feel for how much you might make as a small YouTuber. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is what monetization actually means. So monetization means making money, and being monetized through YouTube means making money through YouTube. So how it works is YouTube allows people who have met the monetization requirements, which I'll be talking about in the next clip, YouTube allows them to have ads in their videos. So, for example, there's been a lot of Nordstrom ads that I've been seeing on YouTube. And how that works is Nordstrom and YouTube have agreed for Nordstrom to be able to put their ads on YouTube's platform. So a tiny portion of that money that Nordstrom is going to be paying YouTube is going to go to a YouTuber that has a Nordstrom ad in their video. So that amount of money that the YouTuber makes is dependent on how long that YouTuber's viewers watch the ad for. So you might hear some YouTubers saying, oh, watch my ads all the way through. And that is because they make more money that way, because Nordstrom will see that if that YouTuber's viewers like their ad enough to watch it all the way through, then they're gonna have to pay YouTube more because they got them more advertising. So the more money that YouTube is making from Nordstrom is gonna be more money to the YouTuber. So that's how monetization works. I forgot to mention in the last clip that as well as YouTube paying you for ad revenue, YouTube also pays you a portion of your viewers' YouTube Premium subscriptions. So if any of your viewers happen to have YouTube Premium, you will get a tiny portion of how much they pay per month for YouTube Premium. So now I'm going to be talking about the monetization requirements. So unfortunately, you cannot just start a YouTube channel and automatically start having ads and getting paid. You do have to meet two requirements, and this is as of December of 2020. These requirements have changed in the past, so I'm just documenting the month and year in case someone is watching this in the future and the requirements have changed. So as of right now, you have to have 1,000 subscribers on your channel total and have gained 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months on your channel. So the 1,000 subscribers, which is the first requirement, is kind of self-explanatory. Basically, you have to have 1,000 people who are subscribed to your channel, hit the subscribe button. That's the 1,000 subscribers, and then you have to have 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. So basically what that means is that out of all your videos on your channel, they have to have been watched at least a total of 4,000 hours in the last year. So say you started your YouTube channel in August, and in August 2019, and let's just say by August 2020, you have 3,000 watch hours. That means your videos have been watched a total of 3,000 hours. Unfortunately, in August of 2020, your watch hours will reset again from 0, and you'll have to go all the way to 4,000. You'll have another year to try, until you finally get your 4,000 watch hours. So once you have your 4,000 watch hours in 12 months and your 1,000 subscribers, you're good to go to start applying to be in the YouTube Partner Program and get monetized. So now I'm going to be talking about how to apply to get into the YouTube Partner Program. The YouTube Partner Program is basically this program that you need to get into in order to start making money from YouTube. So the very first step you have to do is sign the YouTube Partner Program, or YPP's, terms. So basically it's two different like sheets or two different contracts. Not really contracts, like they said, terms, agreements. Basically, one of them acknowledges that you will follow all of their community guidelines as far as what is appropriate to post on their platform. And the other one is basically about payments. You have to acknowledge that YouTube will take, I think as of right now, 45% of your ad revenue earnings, and you'll get to keep the remaining 55%. In signing that, you basically acknowledge that that is okay with you and stuff like that. And then the next thing you have to do is link a Google AdSense account. Chances are, if you are a YouTuber and you're just starting out, you won't already have an AdSense account, so you'll need to make one. So after you finish signing up those forms and then like hit the next button, like to start the next thing, it'll probably reroute you to the Google AdSense website, and from there you'll need to create a Google AdSense account for your YouTube channel. Google AdSense is the platform in which YouTube runs their monetization through. YouTube is owned by Google, so everything's kind of interconnected like that. So it's called Google AdSense because that's how you get paid from your ads. So it'll reroute you to there, and basically you have to just make a Google AdSense account using the Google account that you used for your YouTube channel. And then you have to fill out this like small Google form on Google AdSense, which basically I think you put your channel URL, answer a few questions, agree to some terms and conditions, and then you will hit like create your account. And unfortunately, it's not just like a quick create your account. It has to be so you have to link it to YouTube, and it does take a little bit, like as in like 2 days, for everything to be finalized and for your account to be fully created. And once you've gone through that process and your account is fully done, you then have to do one last step before being completely approved for monetization through the YouTube Partner Program. And this last step is to get reviewed. So basically you say like get reviewed, I think you hit a button or something like that, and then your channel basically be put in this like digital line almost, where YouTube's people, their human reviewers, will go ahead and look through your channel and make sure that everything's okay as far as following the community guidelines and being appropriate and stuff like that. And then after that, which should take 2 weeks to a month, but actually it took me 2 days, so I was just really lucky on that, your channel will be completely approved by YouTube, and you'll be able to start making money of the green light for monetization. Also forgot to mention in the last clip that you can only join the YPP once you've met your requirements of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. If you haven't met those requirements, you will not see the option on your YouTube studio to even apply at all. So now I'm going to be talking about how your money grows throughout the month. So basically, say you've been accepted into the YPP, you've selected monetization for all of your videos, and now you're ready to start making money. There's 2 big things you need to focus on: your RPM and your CPM. Your RPM stands for revenue per mile, and CPM stands for cost per mile. CPM is kind of important, but I think RPM is more important personally. So your CPM is your cost per mile, or a cost per 1,000 views. In this case, mile means 1,000 views. And that's, sorry y'all, my throat. Anyway, cost per mile is how much money your video is going to make per 1,000 views. That's how much your video is going to make, not how much you're going to make. So your CPM can range between $6 to $8, and it can be more, it can be less, and your CPM is going to vary per video. For some videos that are doing better, your CPM will be higher. For videos that are trendier, your CPM will be higher. And just basically little factors like that determine what your CPM is going to be. And your CPM is how much money your video is going to have before YouTube takes their cut and before you take your cut. So remember, YouTube is going to take 45% away from that. So yeah, the next thing is your RPM. Your RPM stands for revenue per mile, and that's how much money you're gonna actually make. That's the 55% that's left after YouTube has taken their 45%. And again, that varies per video. Videos that are doing well are gonna have a higher RPM because you're gonna be making more money from it. And then videos that are not doing as well will have a lower RPM. So all of this data, all of your RPM and CPM can be seen on YouTubestudio.com on your analytics tab on the revenue tab. So yeah. And then you basically want to monitor that, your RPM and CPM, and you'll see that every day your estimated revenue for the month will keep growing. And it's always delayed by 2 days. So you might see the dates kind of be messed up and you're like, wait, isn't today the 22nd? And the data for the RPM and CPM is the 20th. That's because they're delayed. The data is a bit delayed. So you're going to keep making money like that until the 14th of the next month. So I got monetized in the last 2 weeks of November. So I only had like 2 weeks to make money, which I mean, that's why my paycheck, I feel like my paycheck would have been more if I had gotten monetized in early November. So on the 14th of the next month is when your money for the previous month is deposited into your Google AdSense account. So for example, I got monetized in the last 2 weeks of November, and on the 14th of December is when my money hit my AdSense account. And your AdSense, when it hits your AdSense account, that does not mean that that's when it's gonna hit your bank account. That's what I thought it meant. I thought I was gonna get paid on the 14th, but no, that's when the money gets into your AdSense account and it's held there. And from the 14th to the 21st, which is when most YouTubers get paid, on the 21st, that is when your money is going to be deposited via direct deposit into your bank account. So on the 14th, when your first month's worth of money is going to be transferred to Google AdSense, it will say your payment is on hold and you'll need to add a payment method. That's where you're going to link your credit card or debit card, your bank account or savings account, whatever kind of account it is, you're going to link it then on the 14th of that month. Google AdSense used to show how much money you're going to be making like every day, but now it only shows your money once on the 14th, once all of it has been transferred to Google AdSense. So on the 14th, you're gonna enter in all of your information and stuff like that. And then on the 21st is when the money is gonna finally hit your account. I also wanted to mention that sometime during the first month of you being monetized, you will need to verify your billing address in Google AdSense. And I think they'll notify you either through email or even if you sign into the Google AdSense website, they'll like flash a message that you need to go ahead and do this. And they'll mail you this Google AdSense little letter here. And in it, it opens up, there's a verification code that you need to enter in on googleadsense.com just to verify your billing address. So now that I've said all this, I'm now going to be sharing how much I made from my very first YouTube paycheck. So I made $339.37, which I'm super duper grateful for. Thank you guys all so much for all the love and the support, because without y'all, this paycheck would actually have not even been possible. So I really appreciate all of the kindness and all of the love y'all have just been showing me throughout this YouTube journey, and I cannot wait to keep growing. It'll only go up from here. And I just want to thank you all so much. So unfortunately, you guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope it cleared up any confusion or questions you may have had surrounding how YouTubers make their money. So please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I can't wait to see y'all again next week. Bye!